Welcome to Tibble's Apprentice. This is going to go quick, and you're going to see a unique deck on here because, well, as you see, I'm building the deck right even as we speak, or as I speak and you listen. So anyhow, I've been busy for the best possible reason I can imagine, which has been my store has been blowing up, and so I want to thank you and you and you. Everybody who has purchased from me, everybody who has subscribed or consumed my content, as well as a huge thank you to all of those that have given me follows over on Instagram. If you weren't following me on Instagram, you missed out. We're giving away a Sheldon Menery spellbook as well as Secret Lair, Sheldon Menery Secret Lair as well as a Walking Dead Secret Lair. Why am I bringing it up if it's already gone away? Well, we may be doing some more contests coming up here soon. So the best thing to do is stay subscribed and stay up with the content. So, as you see, I am building a draft deck. It's not something that I normally do. We're getting rid of all of these cards. We're going to stick to green and white and see what we can do. We're not going to call this deck unstoppable, but as you see, we are trying to get the best 7 games that we can while not losing 3 along the way. I'm not sure how we're going to do, and so you should stick around to the end to see how we did afterwards. So it's actually the first time I've really played a lot with the Thunder Junction cards. It's another one of the, Planeswalkers in Hats deck series. But there are some good cards in there, and they are synergistic. As far as playing, yes, I will spend the extra 2 to get rid of that. As far as playing in draft format, it's great. It's too bad Wizards doesn't support that more, but they do up to a point. So lots of removal here, some fighting mechanics, not taking advantage of Bill, but that's okay because I'm getting counters on things, and don't mind playing a defender here. Let's get Bill on the board, and let's see if we can increase those counters. They're going for big creatures, big threats now. Let's drop this. And, target creature will fight. And, and another easy victory. Well, that's the first of many, several, a few. We'll see. On to the second game. Green-white is great. These lands have helped out somewhat in my decks recently, the decks that I built here on Arena. We've got some more new ones coming up here. Let's put a counter on there, and let's take a clear shot and just swing in. I think we have, despite this being green and white, we have a lot of control cards here. We've got a lot of removal. Single removal, double removal. Let's do this. And go ahead and attack. Already down to 11. I'm at 13. Another big hit from them could take me out, though. Alright, let's get past that so we can actually see what's going on here. A lot of times I'm reading these cards because, well, I don't know what they do. I've only played with the cards that I know. Let's get this into the graveyard because there is a little bit of recursion in here. Let's put some counters on there. And let's put this on there, saddle up, and swing in so we get our trample. And sure, I'll take that. I've still got 2 to 1. They are flying. They don't have the mana that I have, so I don't think I will have a problem with this. We'll see, though. They're thinking hard. They're down to 7 life. They're letting the time run out. There we go. And straight up murder. I forgot I had a little bit of black in there. And murder is, well, in Arena is always a good thing. So, keeping the board clear, swinging in with single large creatures or 2 large creatures at a time, definitely worth it. I think this game is over. I think, I will discard a card. And then back for more. Like I said, a little bit of recursion, and the fact that it fights when it comes in, absolutely stellar. So, as you see, we're working our way up the ranks in constructed play. I did what I could to get to Mythic last season. Diamond was as high as I got. It took forever to get out of Platinum, but that's another story for another time. Actually, you should check out my blog if you want to keep in touch with me and see what my thoughts are. And I can't imagine you'd want to do that. But if you do, you can find that blog by going to darkritual.site and find other goodies there. As I mentioned earlier, you can always find me on Instagram at Tibble_apprentice. If I was smart, I probably would have had one name that carried over everything, but this gives you a chance to consume the content you want however you like. And there we go. We'll swing in, gain a little bit of life. And, all right. Oh. Is that going to matter? I don't think so. I think a creature I control, drop this, we will give everything trample, flying, and the fact that it has menace meant obviously they couldn't block it. I think this is a good run to see here. Let's drop this. I will saddle up. Now let's do this. Let's look at the land, and now we will saddle up. If I was smart, I probably would have actually attacked with the Death Touch creature, but I like the way this is going at this point. Put the boots on and just give up. I'll take it. Moving on to the next game. So far, we're doing all right. Like I said, we're working up our ranks. Only going through bronze, but this isn't too bad. And early creatures, followed by a little bit of removal, and then bigger beaters in the mid game. A couple of creatures to block with. All right, let's go ahead, put this on the board, drop that, saddle up, gain a couple life. Yeah, I'm not sure how long the saddle mechanic is. Ow, that was rude. I'm not sure how long the saddle mechanic is going to last. Actually, we'll be interested to see what's going on with these spaceships and such in the next set. And what do you think about vehicles being commanders now? Personally, I'll see. I think it opens up in the design space a little bit of possibilities there, but I haven't really seen any vehicles that were that great or that I've been anxious to run. We'll see if that's something worth doing. I'm sure they will come out with some more. Right now there's only maybe 5 or 6 vehicles that would be worth piloting, worth making your commander. And let's drop this. I think it's safe to say that I've got this game also. Yeah, all right. Just a little too wide. There we go. Bronze tier 2. Okay. Let's see. We'll drop this. Get a little bit of advantage. And yeah, we're going to get creatures on the board again as fast as we can. Knock down the life total as quick as we can. Hope that we get that removal right on time. And I almost feel guilty. No, they're making their land drops. Oh, and stealing my stuff. How rude. Well, I don't feel bad anymore. All right, time to unleash the beast here. We're down to 11 on their board, 26 on... I don't appreciate them playing the same deck against me. And they got the vehicle cards going. All right. Let's see what we can. We're steadily growing in life while they're slowly, oh so slowly, ouch. That's going to be something of a problem. All right, what is X on this? Let's drop this. Let's go for the full send here. Everything. Basic desert. basic desert? How about just a desert? Drop that. 2 attacks. Alright. Having a big baddie on the board might slow them down a little bit. 6-9 against 8-8. At least I'm protected. They're not going to... Oh! They will swing in. Well, unless they have some shenanigans. That was a wasted attack. Shenanigans are great. Alright. I don't know if you hear that peanut gallery in the background. What are you doing with a shenanigans card?
I don't even remember what it does. I just kept it because I thought that was
Okay, fair enough. Kept it just because you thought it was funny. Well, that's alright. 10 to 20. I think that's going to hurt. Oh, they're pulling back. Well, this hurt them instead, and I think one more swing, full send. No? A little bit. Yeah, why would I not block this? They have nothing. Actually, let's just get rid of it. I don't have a feeling. There we go. Murder. And a swing. And I think I got this. Nice. Ooh, that was a little bit more excitement than what I had intended. All right. No first turn plays. Second turn play we'll have to do. What are they doing? Going into my deck? Looking at my hand? How rude. All right. I don't like the fact that that winds up with Defender, but there's got to be a way to get around that. Let's put this on the board. And, all right. I like being able to go in there and search for the lands I need. Not missing land drops means everything. I will take a little bit of life gain. Buried in the Garden. Desert 2. I want to say, let's get rid of it. Put that on there. All right. A little bit of life gain every time. Can't hurt. 14 to 27. I like those odds. I don't have the mana to do everything, so let's just make sure that I am on track. This has a pretty good early game, a little bit of mid game, but I want to be able to cast those big baddies. Let's do this. Yeah, that being able to kill 2 creatures at once. Sweet. The fact that I'm ahead on land, good. Let's do this. And swing in. Chipping away at their life total all the way up to 34. Murder in hand. Oh, I like it. Despite my complaining that they were just a hat set, I love the Old West. Damn it, I'm a sucker for that type of stuff. Yeah, and let's bury that in the garden, and let's just swing in. And game over, man. Nice. I can't possibly win every single game. Can I? Maybe I can. Would like to have black mana to be able to cast that. It's still going to be third turn. I'm going to keep it though. It's worth it. Let's see. I could always draw into something. So now we've got that set up for black later. Drop that on. Okay. And a clear shot. Do I have a clear shot at it? Oh. Alright, let's do this. And let's do this. We're going to get a couple lands. And yep, swing in. Alright. Need that other black mana source. This. Alright. I can do this. I can pull this off. All I need is a clear shot. Yeah? Alright. Yes. Very nice. Alright. Can we wipe out... Oh, dang vehicles. Alright. Can do this. Drop this. Get rid of that. I kind of feel like I should have saved that murder to get rid of their... wagon. Fix their little red wagon. Alright. Oh, that's not good. Alright. Where are we going here? Boom, boom, boom. Down to 7. I may may not have this one. Down to, yep, they block. And I think, boom. And one more. Can I do 5 points of damage? I put this in, boom, and this, and down to 1. Sweet, good game. All right, well, I appreciate that. I died. All right, not bad. Like I said, I guess I can't win every game, but I'll take one loss. I think we're pretty far along here, and I think that I'll take a win like that any day. All right, so this was a draft deck. I won 7, lost 1. I think those are pretty good odds. So anyhow, I can't believe you're here at the end of the video. If you are, I'm going to say give a like, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff, do all the Instagram stuff. Most importantly, go to darkritual.site and check out the Arcane Nexus there. Make sure to collect your 3 free card analyzations there. That could be something fun to do. So we got a few packs out of this. That was certainly worth it. And in the meantime, I will say thank you again for all of your support. It is greatly appreciated. And we'll talk to you next time.